Welcome back to the Body Coach TV and welcome to a 20-minute legs and bum workout. So thighs, quads, glutes. It's going to be 10 exercises. You're going to feel the burn. If you want to do it with your body weight only, that's fine. If you want to make it more intense, we're going to hold a kettlebell or dumbbell close to the chest just for that extra resistance. Exercise number one, nice and simple, is going to be 30 seconds of squats. Then we have a 30-second rest before we go on to the next exercise. I'm holding a 9kg dumbbell, so not super heavy, but I want to really challenge myself today. So picking up your weight or just body weight in 10 seconds time, we're going to start by doing nice controlled squats. So slow reps and stand up tall. Off we go. So keeping that back nice and straight. When you sit down, trying to keep the weight in the heels, and as you drive up, stand and squeeze the quads and the glutes. So really think about contracting them. So slowly lower, drive those knees out, and stand up. So inhale on the way down. Inhale, exhale as you come up. So slow reps, slowly down and stand up tall. Just find that depth, the range of motion that you've got. You might not go right the way down. One more. You may not have to get right deep. You may just have to do a shallower rep. But remember, you don't need the weight. You can just be using just your body weight. Whatever works for you. Next exercise is a single leg squat. So we're going to throw our left leg back. We're going to have our left leg back, and in that position, it's a split squat. So 30 seconds on that leg. So left leg back, right leg forward. Let's go. So back, straight, weight in the heel. Again, I've got the mobility to drop right down so I can get my back knee to the ground. If you can't, that's fine. If you have to do a shallow one to there and stand, just don't let this knee wobble, strengthen it, keep it strong, keep it straight, nice and straight, in line with the knee, in line with the toe, sorry. Drop down, stand up, down. You feel that, didn't you? So same again, we just had the left leg back, we're now going to be right leg back, so chest up, try not to lean forward. Hold that weight or just body weight. Remember, it's body weight if you need it to be. You might want to do some with weight, some without. Same thing, so get that balance. Chest up, shoulders back. We're going to really blast the legs through this workout. 20 minutes. We're going to do 10 minutes. Let's go, then we have a 1-minute rest, then we do a second round of this. So down and up. We're going to smash the quads and the glutes really deep in the muscles in the bottom. So nice strong reps. Slow. Look, I'm controlling it on the way down as well, so control it. Weight in the heel, drive up. Brilliant, nice deep breaths. Drive, oh, lost my balance there. Right, weight down. We're now going to go onto the ground for a glute bridge, working on our glutes. So we're going to do left leg on the floor first. So essentially, we're going to lay flat on the ground and drive our hips off the ground. So it's working your hamstring and your glute by having to lift that leg up, by driving in. The only muscles you can work in now is your glute and hamstring. Let's go, so lift. Again, you can make this tougher by holding a weight like on your hips if you want to make the exercise harder. It is hard enough without though. And the aim is to really drive that hip up, squeeze it as hard as you can, tense that, drive the foot into the ground, hips off the ground high. Oh, that is so deep. Right, little rest, same again. We're going to go right leg, drive up. Again, you don't need the weight, you can do it body weight. I'm pushing myself a little bit today. I really want to strengthen these legs up. So same thing. Shoulders back, heads on the ground, drive up and lift. So single leg, it's really challenging that muscle. Right, in the back of the legs, come on. So look, you might feel like you're just getting to there. The effort really is in not that bit, but that bit. So taking it from that lower part, pushing right up, squeeze. Oh. So dip down and then drive that foot into the ground and hips up. So that's not as hard as I can go, I can get there. Oh. Oh. That is so hard. Oh, wow. Savage. Right, next I want to do is a sumo pulse squat. So holding the weight again, if you want to hold the weight. If not, turn those feet out nice and wide. Okay, so almost like a sumo wrestler, so a bit overextend, overstep, and then from there, we're just going to pulse. So nice and low. Right, so go down and just pulse in that lower portion. So you're not really standing right up, you're just staying low. Pulse. Good. And don't let those knees cave in, like drive them out. Ooh, right, I've got to put that down, that's killing me. 10 seconds left. Just pulse, stay down, come and stay down, drive those knees out. Pulse, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Oh, that's naughty. That is naughty, okay. Next one, you're not gonna like this one. It's a narrow squat hold. So rather than wide, a bit narrower, we're gonna sit down and hold. It's gonna be tough. So 30 seconds is the goal. If you can't do the full 30, it's fine. Stand up, shake them off, and get back into it. So parallel. Let's go and hold. And you don't want to collapse down into this. Keep those arms out straight in front. Weight in the heels. So trying to sort of rock forward. If you find that it's too difficult and your toes come off your heels off the ground, just go a bit wider. Just hold, get the strength and hold that strength. This ain't easy. Last few seconds, 4, 3, stay down, 2. Oh, that's naughty. Okay, shake them off, shake the legs off. We're now going to need to lean up against them, okay? So either like a fireplace or just lean against the wall. We're going to go left leg. So basically, lean against the wall. We're going to kick our legs. So you've got to think about the same thing. Kick that heel towards the ceiling. You can feel that in your left glute. So kicking the left foot back. So lean against the wall, get that little angle, and then kick. And then down there, it's not really doing anything, it's there. But when you get to that bit, so toes can hit the ground, and then kick away, kick, oh. That's it, go and squeeze. Squeeze. Think about that left glute, it's all in that left glute now, right deep in that muscle for the last 5 seconds, right, hold it there to feel it work, hold it. That's when you engage it and you can really feel, you've got to connect your mind with that muscle to feel, you know, you don't want to just be swinging it back and using your back. You've got to be thinking, so now we're doing the right glute. So lean on something, a chair or a wall, and the same thing, we kick. Great exercise, it's firing up them glutes right deep in there, so wakes it up, strengthens everything around your hips. Okay, alright, let's do the kickaroos. So get the angle and kick. Remember, straight leg, squeeze, squeeze. We're going to hold it for that last 5 seconds as well. Arse is on fire. 10 seconds on the clock. So for that last 5, we're going to hold isometrically at the top of the move. So hold, squeeze it, hold it. Oh. Savage, right, last exercise, on our elbows, so getting a little bit of the core involved. It's the final one, then we get a 1 minute rest and we're going to go back through for that circuit. So on our elbows, what we're going to do from here, we just kick, so we alternate, we're alternating the kicks. One more fire up of the glutes. Okay, let's go, so kick. Squeeze. You're going to feel that in your core as well. It's having to work. Kick. Good. Squeeze, come on, halfway. straight leg, just lift it up a few inches off the floor. With your glutes, think about your glute having to kick up, clench it. Good effort, well done. Right, so we get a 1 minute rest now. I'll hit my timer. Sorry, we're gonna have a 90-second rest. Having a 90-second rest, because you've got to give that a little bit longer. So, catch your breath, have a drink. You know the exercises now. So technique, form, control, and like brace the muscles and squeeze them and tense them, rather than when you're doing your squats, you know, just dropping down into it and bouncing out. Imagine you're controlling the way down, so squeeze, control, and posture is important as well. And you might find that you're coming onto your toes, at least your tiptoes, because you might have like calf tight calves or poor mobility in your hips. If you find that's happening, avoid that by turning your feet wider and turning them out a little bit, and that will allow you to get down. And obviously you don't need to be going right down, like really, really low, but get some depth, because the lower you go, the more muscles you're going to engage, and the more energy you burn, the stronger you get. And then you can start going things like this, where you come down, pause for 1, 2, 3, and up. So little things like that, just, you know, step up the intensity and really develop strength. Remember, when we're doing strength and we're trying to break the muscle fibers down, we're trying to make it, you know, damage it and break it down, so when it repairs, it comes back stronger and leaner, and that's what happens through strength training. So, picking up the weight, back in again with squats. So if you're with your weight or without your weight, try and go at my tempo. Let's go nice and slow on these. Here we go. So slow, slow, pause, and stand, good. Slow, breathe in the way down, pause, and drive up, good. My back straight, weights in the heels, I'm not coming onto my tiptoes, weights in the heels of the feet, and I drive up and I squeeze my quads and I squeeze my glutes at the top. Right, down, and up. Last one, come down and hold. Hold, 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 and relax. So it really takes it up that gear. Just for me, holding that extra weight, you could be holding a 2 kilogram, 5 kilogram, 10, 20, whatever it may be. Develop strength. You need to push beyond what you've just got, you know, just beyond your body weight. Eventually you've got to progress up. If you're a beginner, start with the body weight. If you're stronger, stick a bit of weight on top. Okay, next one we're going to go single split squat. So we're going to have left leg back. Now you don't need to be completely in line because you'll be all wobbly, so you have to space them out a little bit, diagonal. Right, let's go down and up. Fantastic. Chest up, shoulders back. The weight's close to myself, not holding it in front and keeping it really close to the body. Slowly down and up, good. Again, weights in that front heel. I'm not going into the tiptoes, keeping the weight in the heel of the foot. And squeezing as I drive up. Last rep. Brilliant, good effort. Oh, it's tough. Tough little exercise that. So that was left leg back. Next one's going to be right leg back. Same again. Nice strong stance. So I'm going to go left leg back. Remember, you don't want this foot, you know, this knee buckling, shaking and wobbling. Strengthen it, keep it strong, stabilise that joint. Okay, so here we go. Good, alright. That's it, so down and up, good. Down and up, keeping the weight in my heel with that front foot. And I'm not leaning into it, I'm keeping my back straight, making that left leg at the front do the work. You'll find your back leg's also under tension, but the effort really is coming from this driving leg. So we come up, down, and up, brilliant. Come on, last couple of reps. Brilliant, okay, down we go. So you should feel that that's all quads, anterior, the front of our body. Now we're doing posterior, so we want to do hamstrings and glutes. And like these exercises are challenging body weight alone, right? When you start increasing the weight week on week, say I'm doing 9 this week, next week I do 10 or 12 kilograms. They're these little increments, these little progressions. That's what builds lean muscle. Not getting stuck on the same thing and just plodding through. Okay, left foot on the floor and drive. Remember, the effort is in that top part where you really drive those hips off the ground. Oh, it's so hard. I mean, they fatigue so quick. Come on, lift. Drive, squeeze that glute. If you feel your lower back's getting a bit of a strain, that is quite hard on the lower back. It does engage it a little bit, so have a little rest. Do a couple more reps. Oh, what an exercise. Same again. Right leg's gonna be on the ground. Remember, you don't need a weight, and it's also, if it's really savage and it's too hard for you, just do both sets with both feet on the ground, yeah? Like that. I mean, even to do that body weight is very hard. It's working that muscle in a way that just doesn't get used. You're going to feel that tomorrow. Alright, let's go, come on. Let's firm that ass. Squeeze it like a nut. Imagine you're cracking a nut between your arse cheeks. Lift. Come on, squeeze. Really think about your glute. Your right glute now is having to like contract to push you off the ground. That's the effort there. That's where the energy is. Oof. Ow. Oh, I'm absolutely finished. That is the deepest burn. Oh, 2 sets, I'm done. Oh, all right, little drink. We're now going into the sumo squat pulse. Remember, you turn the feet out. If you can't go super wide, just get an angle that's right for you, but turn those feet out, and then you're going to be pulsing, pulsing. Remember, not letting them knees come in, not wobbling up. Brace them, drive them out, stretch them out. Imagine you're driving the ground out between your feet. Down. Good. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to pick that weight up. Right. Oh. Pulse. Oh. Right. 20 seconds on the clock. Don't lean forward and cheat like this, look. It's just cheating. Weight in your heels. Stay strong from the side, look. Arms out straight. Pulse. Pulse. Ah. Ah. Right, hold the last few seconds. Hold it. Oh. Oh. I'm not faking either for the camera. That is so hard. Doesn't matter how big your legs are, you could be deadlifting and squatting hundreds of kilograms, but doing them pulsy things and them static holds will challenge even the biggest of bodybuilders. Okay, the narrow squat hold now. So narrow stance, remember, we're not going wide. Narrow, sit and hold. Good, sit and hold. And you can cheat by kind of just coming up really high, or by relaxing, sitting into a rest position. Don't rest. Tension. Drive those knees out and hold. Keep those arms up so you're proud and your chest is up. Come on. Hold. Weight in the heels. Load the quads, load the quads. Stay tense, stay tense, stay tense. Hold it. Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Unbelievable, right. 3 more exercises. We're now doing the glute kickback. So remember, lean against the wall, you can hold onto a chair, you can hold onto the fireplace, we're just kicking back. Oh, I feel like I've been kicked in the arse by a horse. Oh. Okay, let's go for left leg. So arms against their leg, get your position. And don't let your hips twist out of this, look. It's not that, it's just a straight leg, kicking as high as you can whilst keeping your hips like pointing towards the ground, yeah? So I'm not twisting around to get the height, I'm not opening up my hips. I'm just keeping the leg straight. And then I touch the toes on the floor and then kick. Right, last few seconds, let's hold for the last 5. Okay, hold it there. Squeeze, push it higher, 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 hold it. Oh. Oh. Such simple exercise, such a subtle movement, but when you get that fulcrum, when you get that angle, when you get that leverage in that muscle, it just feels so hard. Okay, so same again, leaning against, right leg kicks back now. So you haven't got to be at a crazy angle like this. Just get an angle that suits you. Toes hit the ground and then you kick back. So keep your toes pointed up towards you. So your toes are pointing towards you. Get the toes are pointing towards you. No, so toes point towards your shin, yeah? That's it, squeeze. Kick, come on, fire that glute up. Gluteus maximus. Come on. Oh. Again, I'm not dipping down on my body, I'm just using my leg. Hold now for the last 5 seconds, hold it. Hold it. Oh. I've got a proper sweat on as well. I thought it was going to be a doddle. Okay, last exercise. No need for the dumbbell. It's the plank kickbacks. So remember, in that plank, just on your elbows. And we just kick, kick, kick. Oh, I'm ruined. But also, you know, challenged, I feel good. Right, let's go. So lift, directly up, straight leg, squeeze and down, squeeze and down. Come on, my back straight, look. I'm not up here in my bottom. I'm not dipping my back. Back straight, this is working your core as well. This is really working your core. 10 seconds, squeeze, kick up, come on. Oh. Well done, what a workout. I mean, I'm absolutely drenched in sweat. Was not expecting that. That is literally thighs, inner thighs, outer thighs, glutes, a little bit of hamstrings, great workout. And as I said, if you did it with body weight, it's fine. If you're new to it and you haven't done lower body workout for a while, if you haven't done any squats and lunges, you are going to feel the burn for about 2 or 3 days after this. That's called delayed onset muscle soreness, DOMS, where you're aching. You go down to sit on the step, you go to sit on the toilet, seriously, and you'll go shaking like a dog. Or you go down the stairs and you're like, oh. But if that's happened, it's because you've woken your muscles up, you're alive, and you're going to repair them, they're going to come back stronger. So it doesn't happen every time. The first 2 or 3 sessions you may get that. As you develop strength, your muscles get used to that and they get really strong and they adapt. That's what happens, the body will adapt. So well done for taking part. Thighs, glutes got smashed. Have a lovely day and I'll see you for another workout very soon on the Body Coach TV. Good luck.